Hello again. So today we are going to do exercise 6.4, which is mark down. Before we did markup is if I want to sell something, let's say I have a shop of furniture and I want to sell the sofa. So I will first buy it from the wholesaler, then I'll add some expenses on it and some profit on it to sell it. So those expenses plus profit were the markups. Now in some case scenarios, let's say I put a sale price, I put a selling price of a sofa for $100, and it's been a while, no one bought it. So I'm going to put a sale on it or some other discounts on it. We call those markdown. Those extra sales or discounts, we call those markdowns. So markdown is the retailer may discount the regular selling price to offer the goods to the customer at a lower sale price. So there will be a regular selling price, which is S we did in previous exercises, the selling price, the S, the regular selling price, same thing, minus markdown. When we subtract some discount from selling price, we call it sale price. We call it sale price. So sale price is nothing but the regular selling price minus markdown, and we denote sale price by SR. We denote sale price by SR, sale price or reduced price, SR, which is regular selling price minus markdown. Markdown is MD. Markdown is MD. Markup was M, markdown is MD. Now we have the rate of markdown. In case of markup, we have rate of markup based on cost, rate of markup based on selling price. But in case of markdown, we just have one, the rate of markdown, which is markdown divided by regular selling price times 100. So markdown is always based on the selling price. See, it's a different sale price is different, selling price is different. So sale price is after the discount from the selling price. That discount is the markdown. Okay, so be very careful with the wordings. Let's do questions. Exercise 6.4, question number 4. An eyeglass company sells frames for $279. If the company wanted to offer the lower price of $239, so usually the company sells frames for $279, but for some promotions the company wanted to offer the lower price of 239. So they want this price instead of this. Question is, what rate of markdown would have to offer? So the question is, what rate of markdown would have to offer? So how much we need to find the rate of markdown here. So what do we have here? We have the selling price, we have the regular selling price, which is 279. The frames, they usually sell these frames for 279, but now they are offering a reduced or lower price. So reduced selling price, which is the sale price is 239. 239. We need to find rate of markdown. The rate of markdown is MD divided by S times 100. So I need MD. I can use this formula to find MD. Since SR equals S minus MD, which implies 239 equals 279 minus MD. So from here I can find MD. MD is the difference between these two. That's the markdown. So MD is 279 minus 239. How much is it? 40. So MD is 40. MD is 40. Therefore, rate of markdown is markdown divided by regular selling price multiplied by 100. So this is 40 divided by 279 times 100%. This gives me, we have a calculator, 40 divided by 279 times 100, 14.33691.56%, and we can round it to 14.34%. 14.34%. Right? Easy. So just make sure you know the difference between regular selling price and reduced sale price. So selling price and sale price. Sale price is after the markdown. When we subtract markdown from selling price, we get sale price. First, initially they used to sell their frames for 279. Later they offer a lower price of 239. So of course they did a markdown. How much markdown? This much markdown. So the rate of markdown is here. Right? Let's do next question. So this exercise is super easy. That's all we have in this exercise. And that's the last thing we are going to do in this chapter. A retail store paid $44 for a microwave oven. Expenses are 27% of regular selling price and the required profit is 18% of regular selling price. During an inventory sale, so there is some kind of sale, the microwave was marked down 40%. See, in case of markdown, they will just give you the percent. They won't say 40% of what, because markdown is always based on the selling price. So this 40% is nothing but 40% of the selling price. 40% of the selling price always. Okay, what do we have to find? First, what was the regular selling price? A regular selling price. We need to find the regular selling price. That means we need to find S, right? What do we have here? A retail store paid $44 for a microwave oven, then they want to sell it. Okay, first cost of microwave oven is $44. What else we have? We have expenses 27% of regular selling price, and we have profit 18% of regular selling price. So we can use this formula, S equals C plus E plus P. If we just had the markup, we can just use S equals C plus M, but here we have expenses and profit, so we will use this. Here C is $44, E is 27% of expenses are 27% of regular selling price, so 27% of S, and P is 18% of regular selling price, so 18% of S. Thus I can plug in these values in this formula to solve it for S. Therefore, since we don't know the value of this S and this S, right, so we can just keep it as it is. S is 44 plus, so I can write it as 27S divided by 100 plus 18 divided by 100 S. I can write multiply here, but I choose not to. Like this, now it looks like an equation in S. I want to solve this equation in S, right? Since we have over 100. Okay, first of all, take every term with S to one hand side of equality and everything else on other hand side. So I have these two terms which are positive, so I'll take these two on this hand side of equality, it will become negative. Now I can factor out S. 1 minus 27 divided by 100 minus 18 divided by 100 equals 44. Now I can solve this. So we have the calculator. 1 minus 27 divided by 100 minus 18 divided by 100, 0.55. So I got S 0.55 equals 44. So S, this thing is in multiplication, so I will divide it here. 44 divided by 0.55. How much I get? 44 divided by 0.55. 80. I got 80. So the regular selling price is $80. S is 80. That's what we need for part A. Part B says what was the sale price. So now we need to find the sale price. We have this formula, we have just one formula for sale price. Sale price, which is SR, equals S minus MD, S minus markdown. Now what do we have here? We just found S, which was $80, right? And markdown, we have inventory sale, the microwave was marked down 40%. So markdown is 40% of what? Always of selling price. Always of selling price, 40% of selling price. So I can plug in these values here. So SR will be 80. Okay, we have the value of S here, right, which is 80. So I can just solve it. 80, so 40 over 100 multiplied by 80. If you want to solve it here, you can solve it here, or you can just solve it here. So 80 minus, and this will be 32. So 80 minus 32 is 48. So 48 is the sale price. 48 is the sale price. That's it. That's for part B. And part C is what was the operating profit or loss on the sale. Now this is a new thing here, the profit or loss. Profit or loss is the difference between what I spent and what I earned, right? What I made. So on this microwave, the retail store, the cost of this microwave for retail store will be, the cost was $44. The cost was $44. It says here the cost was $44, and I spent some money on it, which was, okay, they spent some money on it, which was the expenses. The expenses were 27% of selling price. It's in the question. 27% of regular selling price. So I can find, now I have the value of S, so I can find this value, which is just 21.6. 21.6. Now to find profit or loss, we always find total cost. Total cost is the cost plus expenses. This is the amount they spent from their pocket on microwave, right? This is the amount they spent from their pockets. Okay, you guys were wondering, we already have the profit here is required profit 18% of regular selling price, right? But this 18% of regular selling price profit is profit on the selling price. This profit on the selling price. But here the question is, what was the profit or loss on the sale? So in actual, they spent $44 plus the expenses. That makes it the total cost. That makes the total cost. So the total cost is $44 plus the expenses 21.6, which is 65.6. So in actual, the microwave, the cost of the total cost of microwave is 65.6, and it was sold for the and it was sold at the sale price, and the sale price was $48, right? $48. See, the money they spent on microwave was $65.60, but they sold it for $48. Did they make any money? Did they make any money? No, they lose. So there was a loss, right? You spent this much amount on something and you are selling it for a lesser amount. That means you are losing some money. So therefore there was a loss of 65.6 minus 48. To make the profit, they should have sell the microwave oven for more than $65, more than this amount. Then they would have make some profit, but they sold it for less amount, they lost some money. So loss is 65.6 minus 48, 17.6, right? So there was a loss of $17.60. So that's all we have in this exercise 6.4. Now we also have another exercise 6.5, which is just the integrated problems. It's the problems from all the previous exercises, collaborative problems from previous exercises, and I'm going to just do one exercise. One question. This is exercise 6.5, question number 4. Listen very carefully. This can be an important exercise. A dishwasher cost a dealer $620 less 37.5% and 4%. It is regularly priced at $558. Okay, the cost of the dishwasher is 620 less this percent less this percent. So these two discounts apply on this amount. So the cost will be 620 minus these two discounts, and it is regularly priced at 558. So this is our regular selling price. The dealer's overhead expense is 15% of the regular selling price, and so 15% of the regular selling price, and the dishwasher was cleared out for 432.45. Now what does it mean? They bought the dishwasher, the cost of dishwasher was 620 less these two discounts, and regularly it was priced at 558. So regular selling price is this much. Overhead expenses 15% of regular selling price, that means 15% of this amount. At the end, the dishwasher was cleared out for this amount. So this is our sale price. This is our sale price. Sale price is the cleared selling price or reduced selling price. So cleared out for this amount. So this is our sale price. First question. We have 4 questions, 4 parts in this question. First one. What was the rate of markdown at which the dishwasher was sold? Right? First we need to find the rate of markdown. The rate of markdown is MD by S times 100. For that I need MD, right? Okay, what do we have? We have the selling price and we have the reduced selling price. Here we know if sale price is equal selling price minus markdown. I have sale price and I have selling price. I can easily find markdown, right? So let's do it. Here reduced selling price and it was cleared out for 432.45. and regular selling price, it was regularly priced at 558. So 432.45 equals 558 minus MD. So MD is nothing but difference between these two. 8 minus 432.45. I have the calculator. 558 minus 432.45. This is 125.55. So I got MD. I need to find the rate of markdown. Rate of markdown, which is this, MD over S times 100. I have MD, I have S. Therefore, rate of markdown is 125.55 divided by selling price, which is 558 times 100. I already have this number on my calculator screen. Divided by 558 times by 100. It says 22.5. So it's 0.5%. 22.5%. Right? This was part A. Part B is, what is the regular markup based on selling price? What is the regular markup based on selling price? So we need for that, the formula is regular markup based on selling price. It should say the rate of markup. The book says the regular markup based on selling price. It should be the rate. Instead of regular, it should be rate. So fix it. Rate of markup based on the selling price. It's in the book. In book it says regular markup based on selling price, but it should be rate of markup based on selling price. So rate is M divided by S times 100%. So we already have S, right? We already have S here. We need markup. So we have this formula for markup. We know S equals C plus M, right? S equals C plus M. Selling price equals the regular selling price equals cost plus markup. And we also have the cost. Cost is 620 less this and this. So from these two, we have this, we have this. We can find M. Then we can plug in the value of M and S in this formula to get the rate of markup based on selling price. So here C is, it says 620. See, 620 less 37.5%. 1 minus 37.5%. 1 minus 4%. So 620 less 37.5% and 4%. So 37.5% is nothing but 37.5%. So 1 minus 37.5 divided by 100, and this is 1 minus 4 divided by 100. Easy, right? So 620 bracket start 1 minus 37.5 divided by 100 bracket close bracket start 1 minus 4 divided by 100 bracket close. It gave me 372. So the cost is 372. Therefore selling price is 558. And I'm going to plug in S and C here to find M. Therefore 558 equals 372 plus M. When you place 558 minus 372 equals M. $186. So markup is 186. Therefore, rate of M based on S is 186 divided by S, which is 558 times 100. Right? I already have 186 on my screen divided by 558 times 100. So I got 33.33%. 33.33%. 33, right? Yeah. 33.33%. Okay. So we did two parts. Now let's move to part C. Part C is what was the operating profit or loss. Always, whenever you have to find profit or loss, you need to find total cost, which is C plus E, and the sale price. We already have the sale price here. We already have the sale price. It's given in the question. The dishwasher was cleared out for 432.45. Sale price is the last price for which we sell a product. So sale price is given 432.45. Cost is given, we just found C, 372, plus expenses, it's also given. It is regular price. The dealer's overhead expenses is 15% of regular selling price. So expenses are 15% of regular selling price, 15% of S. Now let's find it. Now E is 15% of S. So we have the value of S. We found it is actually given. The regularly priced at 558 of 558. We can just do it. $15 divided by 100 times 558. 83.7. 83.7. Therefore, total cost is C plus E. We have the value of C here. We found 372 plus 83.7 E. We just got it here. So plus 372. 455.70. 455.7. So total cost is this, and the sale price was cleared out for 432.45. See, again they spent this much money on the dishwasher, but they sold it for less amount, right? They sold it for less amount. They are in loss. So therefore there is a loss of, it's not like we did two questions, in both questions we saw the loss. There will be questions where you'll see the profit as well. So there is a loss of total cost minus SR, which is 455.7 minus 432.45 minus 432.45. Loss of $23.25. $3.25. So this is the loss. Now the last part, part D, is rate of markup based on cost. We need to find the rate of markup based on cost. The formula is M over C times 100. Do we have M? Do we have C? Let's check. We saw MD, we have rate of MD, we have something here. Okay, we have C, right? We have C, C372. Oops. And do we have M as well? We have M. See, we have C, we have M. We already have these two things. So I will just plug in these things here. Equals M is 186 divided by C is 372. Just do it and we are done. So after solving in the calculator, this calculation is just 50%. So that's all we have here, and thank you very much for watching these videos.